Excellency Nancy Sukri, Minister for Women, Family and Community Development of Malaysia, and Chair of ASEAN SWD. Excellency Masago Zulkifli, Minister for Social and Family Development, Republic of Singapore. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am grateful for the opportunity to address this important agenda on strengthening families in the ASEAN region, a topic that is integral to the development and well-being of our communities and nations. In our region, the family is the cornerstone of society, playing a vital role in caregiving and ensuring the well-being of all members, particularly children and the elderly. It is through the family that individuals first experience care, nurturing, and social responsibility. Yet our region, much like the rest of the world, is navigating a period of significant transformation. Challenges such as demographic shifts, social changes, digitalization, urbanization, environmental degradation, and the devastating impact of climate change are directly impacting the stability and dynamics of families. Coupled with the persistent challenge of sustaining livelihoods and combating the threat of extreme poverty, these factors are placing increasing pressure on our families, exacerbating their vulnerabilities. While we recognize the progress ASEAN Member States have made in reducing poverty, and with economic growth in the region forecasted at 4.6% in 2024, we must not overlook the stark reality that women remain disproportionately affected by poverty. Furthermore, the dividends of economic growth are not equitably shared across communities and regions, and the divide between urban and rural areas remains pronounced. These are urgent issues that demand our immediate attention. Climate change further compounds these risks, disproportionately impacting women and children who often find themselves displaced by disasters and emergencies, destabilizing families and communities. Additionally, the rapid advancement of digital technologies, including artificial intelligence, is reshaping family values, structures, and relationships in a way we are still trying to grasp. These technological shifts challenge traditional family dynamics, presenting both opportunities for connection and new forms of isolation. As families navigate this evolving landscape, we must address the dual-edged nature of digitalization for our social fabric. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, ASEAN recognizes the heavy social and economic costs when families are disempowered, dysfunctional, or fragmented. Poor access to healthcare, education, economic instability, and increased vulnerability to violence and abuse are just some of the negative outcomes when families are weakened. In response to these challenges, the ASEAN leaders adopted the Bandar Seri Begawan Declaration on the importance of the family for community development and nation building in 2021. This declaration underscores the pivotal role of the family as the fundamental building block of a society that provides the first line of care and support for the nurturing of the resilience and development of its people. It calls for enhanced regional cooperation in sharing best practices and policies that support family resilience. The ASEAN Declaration on Gender Equality and Family Development, adopted in 2023, further reinforces the link between family development, women's empowerment, and gender equality. These elements are crucial for the region's socio-economic growth and inclusive development. Through the declaration, ASEAN commits to working across sectors, including through knowledge exchange and research and engagements with relevant stakeholders, to promote policies that uplift families, empower women, and advance gender equality. By recognizing the critical role of social protection in enhancing the well-being and livelihood of the peoples of ASEAN, especially for families, women, and children, persons with disabilities, and older persons, ASEAN has also adopted frameworks like the 2013 ASEAN Declaration on Strengthening Social Protection and the 2015 Regional Framework and Action Plan to strengthen the declaration. These initiatives are designed towards ensuring equitable access to opportunities for human development, social welfare, and justice that are rights and need-based. They also use the life cycle approach in covering essential services to the people of ASEAN. Effective implementation of these frameworks require a multi-sectoral and multi-stakeholder approach. Health, welfare, labor, and private sector stakeholders must work together to ensure that families across ASEAN receive the support they need to thrive. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, synergizing ASEAN's endeavors to empower families with global initiatives is also essential. The United Nations plays a key role in this respect through initiatives like the International Year of the Family in 1994 and the annual International Day of Families. Most importantly, the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, particularly those related to poverty reduction, healthcare, gender equality, and reducing inequality, also directly impact family well-being, calling for policies that improve access to essential services and promote stability within families. Furthermore, many ASEAN dialogue and development partners have led the way in championing family-friendly policies and investing in healthcare, education, and social protection. They are pioneering family-focused measures such as progressive parental leave and child welfare systems offer valuable models for ASEAN member states to learn from and adapt to their local context. These global undertakings underscore that strengthening families is a universal priority, with ASEAN standing to benefit from adopting and adapting to these best practices to foster resilience and inclusivity. In light of these efforts, I encourage the ASEAN Ministry Meeting on Social Welfare and Development, SWD, to lead with decisive action. We must turn the commitments of these regional frameworks into tangible results through concrete actions that promote gender equality, social inclusion, and family development. SWD, with its close engagement with communities, is well positioned to enhance cross-sectoral collaboration, particularly on initiatives like early childhood care and education, nutrition, population aging, disability inclusion, and disaster risk reduction. These are critical areas where families need our support. By empowering citizen participation and ensuring that even the most vulnerable have a voice, SWD can play a crucial role in shaping policies that truly reflect the needs of families in ASEAN. This approach will allow us to strengthen our collective efforts to build resilient families and communities. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I would like to extend my congratulations to Singapore for its leadership in this important initiative. It was Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, that earlier this year called the family unit the cornerstone of Singapore society and emphasized that the Singapore government's policies will continue to strengthen the role of families and help Singaporeans realize their hopes and dreams. He also highlighted that building strong family ties is a lifelong journey and that supportive workplace practices can create an environment where work and family goals complement rather than conflict each other. This commitment resonates across ASEAN, where member countries, regardless of their development levels, recognize the fundamental importance of families. As we collaborate to better support families in our region, I am optimistic about the positive and lasting outcomes that will emerge from our shared values and collective efforts. Thank you very much.